Miranda Cosgrove.
Yeah,
there you
Cosgrove.
go.
There you go.
So he was obsessed with her to the point that, like, if you go, I forget his name, so you can't, but if you were to go on his Facebook page, he had photoshopped himself into, like,
Ew.
a bunch of pictures with her, one of which he put his face on her cat. And he carried a printout of that picture with him
Why?
at all times. The one where his face was on her cat, and he'd show it to people. He was so bad, he got banned from our school, and he would religiously eat at Subway. He had to be removed by the police 5 times because he kept coming back to the Subway, which was violating the restraining order the school put on him. Hello and welcome to On a Side Note, episode 18.
Yes.
Yeah.
Two more
episode.
and we got all the way to 20, man. That's a milestone for us, honestly.
Listen, and then it's only a short 80 more until we're at 100.
And then, then eventually we'll be doing,
syndicated.
A bunch
Then
more.
we're syndicated, yeah.
We got to catch up to Joe Rogan. We got to get those numbers higher.
I mean, if we start just doing one podcast a day...
I'll die if I do that, honestly.
Well,
Like
if we just live stream them, we can catch up to him in,
I
like,
feel like
3
we
years.
hate talking to each other by that point.
Hey, there we go.
It really would be like just our sitting in, TeamSpeak having a conversation, basically, at that point.
I mean, that's pretty much what we do in the first place.
Yeah, but
every day.
I want to say it's more structured and it's more together, but it's really not. It is just kind of like us getting in TeamSpeak and just saying, "Oh, let's all record at this one exact moment."
Yeah.
I
Tyler
mean,
really wants to
fair.
do one of those streamer house things, so maybe
I'm
we should just start.
We were talking about that, and we were saying that why haven't we gotten him in on just doing stuff on the side?
I know
with the channel.
He can
why doesn't he just stream and do VR streams and shit? I bet you he probably plays enough.
I mean, I wouldn't be I wouldn't be surprised. Like,
yeah, I've talked to him about it. It just every time I'm like, "Hey, let's get you set up to stream on our channel," he's like, "Oh, cool," and then we just never fucking do it.
See,
good procrastination.
I want On a Side Note to be like a production, where it has a bunch of people and a lot of great playlists,
That's why we have Side Note Productions.
That's Side Note Productions.
Yeah,
Jake.
but see, that's our production company. But On a Side Note, the channel itself should just be a conglomerate of just bad and good material.
So what you're saying is you want our main channel to just become our second channel, and we'll make a new channel that will be the main channel later.
The Side Note Productions will be all the behind-the-scenes crap that people say they want to see, but,
No. We have to save that for the Patreon. That's not the point.
Okay.
Patreon's gonna die. Jack Dorsey's running that into the ground.
Oh, good. Hey, did anyone hear that Jeff Bezos is so fucking rich that he can spend $88,000 and it's like, I just bought a fucking double cheeseburger?
Did you hear his wife only got like 10% of his assets in the divorce and still got like $80 billion or something?
That's a smart man.
I'm not getting actual numbers, but it's something ridiculous like that.
Well, that and like, as far as shares in the company go, like she got a small portion, he got majority, and then I think he also keeps his position as like president of the company.
Now see, I didn't want to have to actually look it up.
Or something.
Damn, his net worth is $1.5 billion.
I feel like people are talking about him a lot more than they should be, though.
Hey, Kyle.
Si, senor.
I just got a random question for you.
Okay.
If you could embody a GIF, which one would it be?
I'm gonna have to open my shitpost folder to properly answer.
No. You got to answer off the top of your head.
Oh,
which one
I have.
Would it be?
No, I know what mine is. You know that one where the guy's in the inflatable dinosaur costume at the freaking basketball game, and he's running and he just slams into the ground? That's me.
Nice.
That's my life.
Good.
That's my favorite GIF of all time.
I'm gonna have to find these and put them into the fucking
I'm just gonna meme it and say that preacher who then like runs around
turns
on the
into a
fucking
jet plane
stage and turns into a jet.
Come on, out of anybody here, Kyle, you should have a GIF off the top of your head.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna, because I have it open.
That one kills me every time. Like, every couple of years, I'll just think of that.
I have 342 GIFs in my meme GIF folder, so...
I don't even know
it takes up a lot of content in my brain. Okay, the one I'm gonna go with is this duck that says shit posting loudly, and it's just smashing the keyboard.
Yeah, okay. That is definitely your embodiment of a GIF.
Here, I'll set it to my avatar.
I'd go with the 4chan one where the dude is typing, and then he's typing, and then his hands turn to blood, and then he just bloodies his stumps all the way down, and then smashes his face into the keyboard. But I wanted to know, Kyle, when I go to recreate you later on, what GIF I'm supposed to put into your DNA.
Because
I was unaware that you're going to be putting peanut butter into his DNA, Jesse.
If you're putting putting the code for a GIF into my DNA, then could you please make it be that husky that's sneezing and has the funny face?
And then the explosion.
Well, I was just curious because apparently Harvard scientists were able to implant a GIF into the DNA of bacteria.
That's cool.
That's bacteria.
Well, if you can do it with bacteria, why can't you do it with humans?
Jesse.
Listen, I know where you're gonna go there, Aaron. Okay.
There's levels of complexity.
Okay, but DNA is still DNA.
Yeah, but it's a different when you're, like, thinking about a single cell, or maybe a small cluster of them, and then, like, an enormity of them that would represent, you know, human or any other larger, more developed living thing. Just gonna say.
All right.
Sorry,
sorry.
I just broke the first rule of the podcast and was reading chat.
Good work.
Yeah, don't do that. But hey, did you know that the people trying to cure diabetes are really stupid? At least the original people trying to cure diabetes.
Okay.
Because they sold their patent for insulin for $3.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, now, granted, it was to a university.
Okay.
And then they got royalties on the deal. But $3, man? I feel like capitalism should cost more than $3.
Do you feel like you need to go to space to escape capitalism?
Look, I'm just saying, like...
No, he's saying they should have, like, run people for their fucking... the lint in their pocket.
I mean, that's basically... It's basically what they're doing right now. Think about it. You go to the doctor, and they're like, oh, yeah, hey, by the way, you got this disease. And you got insurance.
Type 3 diabetes.
And that insurance is only going to cover like 10% of these $9,000 pills. You're going to have to cover the other ones. And like that's when I just say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm supposed to die.
Good talk, Jesse.
Well, I mean, look, if God wanted me to live, then I would have more money to pay for the medicine, right?
No.
Now we're bringing God into the solution.
No, we're not. We need to keep the separation of
church and
system and state.
Oh, good God. Ooh, hey, that sounds real good.
This is like falling apart. Kyle, are you still reading chat? What the fuck is happening?
Sorry, I got mixed up reading Urban Dictionary because I was told to look up.
What were you reading in Urban Dictionary?
Yeah, don't read that.
I don't want to read it aloud because I feel like I would have to then beep everything.
Read it
as my punishment for.
Do it.
Oh no, we're already past the 15-second mark.
Fine,
man.
So I was told to look up munging, which is
What?
a computer term. It's messing up emails to protect you from spam bots. And then I was told, oh, no, it's actually corp munging. And that's... the activity is rumored to have become something of a craze in the early 1990s LA of...
Ew.
Yeah.
All right, we're done.
Now you want to know what's really awesome?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I really would like you to, just because.
No.
Why do we do this every time? We shouldn't have...
Or that the ritual has ever taken place at all.
Why do we do this every time?
You do realize I am absolutely beeping all of that.
Why do we do this every time? We always come to this weird shit.
Is Ultra Comics Strawberry's new name?
Shut up.
Yes. And,
you shut your mouth.
Look, okay. Again, we're here, Aaron, and this is the point again in which I mention I already knew about this shit
should have told him,
when I was a small child.
Told him to stop. We should have.
Something's wrong here.
Curiosity killed the cat, man.
Yeah, dude.
They knew it was wrong. We should have never asked.
As soon as he said it, I was like, nope, I know what munging is.
Why do you know what munging is? That's.
I knew it when I was a kid, Jake.
He learned about it when he was
shoving
alcohol tampons up his asshole.
Thank you, Kyle. I'm glad we both went to the same spot. So.
Wow, that's got to be a new record. Like, not even 15 minutes, and we've already derailed everything. It's a train on a bridge off a cliff burning into a ocean, like a freaking lake.
After a plane loses navigation and slams into it.
And then we fall off into a giant lake,
to fly
into
for
a
the
cruise
first
ship.
time
Mariana Trench.
Stormworks.
And it all gets collapsed down into like
where the plane would go up and right into the ocean.
Atom and splits, and then we're a nuclear explosion at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. It's just a mess.
Hey,
absolute mess. Every morning, every night.
Sup, bruv?
Guys?
Yes?
How hard do you think it is...
Oh, here it comes.
To be a NASA astronomer?
Oh, that is not what I was expecting. All right. Probably pretty difficult.
I was going to say, quite a bit of schooling.
I bet you need a master's, right? Am I right?
A fucking doctorate, right? No.
I almost feel like I could do it if I had just, like, never gone to school.
What?
Ever.
Well, is this what you think the qualifications? Is this what you think the qualifications are, or is this what the actual qualifications are?
No. Okay. So in 1995, Jake.
Okay. Well, this is already like over 10 years ago.
Okay.
Over 20
but I don't
years
think
ago.
I think it's probably gotten worse. Let me finish. A NASA astronomer, Bob Williams happened to have been his name. He said, "Hey,
I'm gonna need links for this, Jesse.
I'm fucking bored," and he was like, "Hey, you know what? I bet there's nothing out there in the darkness. I'm gonna find something." And he pointed the Hubble telescope at the darkest part of the sky for 100 hours, and everyone was like, "Bro, quit wasting all of our fucking money." And he was like, "No. He was like, hey, okay, look. I'm not wasting money, all right? But if I don't find anything, I'll just quit." And everyone was like, "Okay, whatever. Get ready to GTFO. Like, show us your tits or get the fuck out." And he showed them 3,000 tits. 3,000 galaxy-sized tits.
Oh,
okay.
It was the sorority of the sky.
No, well, I'm confused, man, because like it seems so easy that I could just point a telescope at some random ass thing and find something in it.
Well, Jesse, that's because there's a lot.
So why am I not an astronomer, Aaron?
Because you didn't
wait,
cover the black holes.
Here is
actually making discoveries about.
No, wait, hang on. This is
Please tell me you guys saw that.
Hold on.
That
this
picture.
is the very important question, Jesse.
Yeah.
Do you want to be an astronomer?
You know,
I fucking love space.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
Then be an astronomer, for fuck's sake.
You don't, Kyle, because you weren't online the other night when we went over how I went to the planetarium and I fucking fell in love with space because I really liked laser pointers. And then later on, it wasn't an accident. Like, I intentionally did it, but, like, I accidentally fell in love with the planetarium guy's daughter. So, I mean, that's a clear example of how much I love space, and I should be an astronomer. I also wanted to dig up dinosaurs,
Jesse,
but nobody wants to pay me for
you don't necessarily love the general space.
Jesse,
you love her space.
People, first of all,
no.
that, but
I like laser pointers, Jake.
Also, you have to be writing papers on it and studying.
No, Aaron, all I have to do is go buy a fucking giant telescope and point it at some random part of the sky.
You see, Jesse, the problem is so much has already been discovered that that's not a thing you can just do anymore. We've mapped pretty much everything that isn't super far away.
Okay, but
so,
that's my whole point there, right? So, like,
well, Kyle, there is a certain point where we don't know, like, so most of the far rims, it's like you're gonna have to travel at least some distance to be able to see them properly. So
all right,
okay.
I say we help Jesse be an astronomer. Let's build him. Let's hook up with those flat earther guys that are building that spaceship, and we can put Jesse on that spaceship and send him out there with a little spyglass.
So actually, wait, hang on.
Wait, what?
Whoa,
flat earthers building a spaceship?
Yeah, they want to prove that the
Earth
is flat. Yeah,
there's a cruise ship that's going.
No, some guy already built a rocket and shot himself in 1,500 feet.
Okay, well then there's a separate thing where there's also people that are going to take a cruise ship and they're going to sail around,
God damn it!
Trying to circumnavigate the globe and then also go to the poles to actually see if they can find the edge of the world.
They're trying to find the ice wall?
Yeah, they're trying to find the ice wall. They're putting together millions of dollars, and they're supposed to be doing it in fucking 2020 or something.
Oh, it's gonna be a really shitty thing when they run into India. Or Africa, rather, I guess.
Well, obviously, we already discussed this. When you fly, they gas you and everyone on the plane, and then send you back across to the other side, and then wake you up, so you just think that the Earth is round.
Maybe they'll just accidentally hit Antarctica and they'll just freeze to death.
Well, no, because then they're gonna feel like they've been proven right, because they're looking for an ice wall, Jake.
Yeah, but the real object here is to get them to freeze to death.
Yeah, listen, hey, Vsauce here, okay? We all know that the Earth is flat anyway, but inside the vacuum of space, it pulls the flat disk into a round ball. Gravity and shit.
Does it now?
Did you see the thing from the Flat Earther Society where they were saying, Flat Earth Society, it's really weird that we've observed every other planet as being round.
Listen,
why is Earth so special? And they replied, well, there's no scientific proof that Earth is a planet.
Listen,
Kyle, it hurts me right now.
Kyle,
all of it hurts.
Also,
I just can't believe this is the narrative we've let get out there. And
I don't think you saw the
same
very
with the anti-vaxxers too. I can't believe that's gone as far as it has.
I don't think you saw the very heavily documented YouTube special. Shout out to Mr. Beast, who proved that the Earth is in fact flat.
Okay.
Well, he sent somebody with a really powerful Earth magnet to Japan, and then he went to Hawaii or something, the totally opposite part of the globe, latitude, longitude wise. And then quite literally, they put a magnet on the ground, and Jake, those magnets did not suck together through the Earth's core. Okay, so that means the Earth is flat.
You said Hawaii and Japan, Jesse. Do you realize how close those two entities are together? They're not even remotely on like opposite sides of the planet.
Yeah, they're like basically on the same hemisphere.
So
like,
you would need there aren't very many places where you can be oh fuck, what is that called? Is it antipoder? There's very few places that have land on both absolute opposite sides of the Earth. And if you really, really wanted to get a magnet to connect,
didn't you already figure it out via
I figured
Pokemon
out where
Go?
ours is. For us, it's somewhere near Perth, Australia.
Oh, good.
I mean, it's a couple thousand.
Thanks for geologically marking us, Kyle.
Yeah. If you find a random spot a couple thousand miles off the coast of Perth, Australia, we are within the antipoder of that area.
Yeah,
Good.
people get on that one.
Figure it out. You know, if our accents
It's going to be
didn't give
real
it away.
fucked up one day when somebody does.
We all have to start talking with a Boston accent.
I gotta park my car in the Harvard yard.
Oh yeah, that's so fucking good.
Oh man, I'm from Minnesota, don't you know?
Oh my god.
Oh, hey there, bud. Those were my favorite, you know.
I want to go play some Scrabble.
All of the rest of us are from Boston except for Kyle, who's from Minnesota for some reason.
Hey, I like Minnesota. I like my cows and my field and my cheese.
Hey, so
You bitch,
random TikTok fact of the day. Apparently,
No.
you got to take it, man. You got to see if you have an accent.
Take it. You read off those list of words where you have to see how you pronounce it. Yeah, can we get a list of words right now?
Like bath?
What about bath? Bath.
Oh, I
We'll
saw
take
something
Boff.
just recently about like the fact that like somebody heard pen and pin as both being pen.
What?
Like both, like the way that somebody would pronounce the word compared to how they were used to hearing it, it sounded the same to them. Either way, like there was no two different words.
What were these words?
Pen and pin.
Pen
and pin.
Yes.
You know, I saw a really random TikTok
That and
the other
apparently,
day
like in
where
Serbian,
it was like
there's also a word that is
misheard lyrics.
like when they say it sounds the same to people, but it's actually two different ones. I guess because of enunciation.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now I can't hear certain songs the same way. Beyonce is all about being a bitch cupcake, and it's messed up, man. It's really messed up.
Ah, okay.
Accent tag?
Yeah, it's a list of questions that you have to answer, and it's like,
oh really?
What do you call these things? I don't think we should go through this list, but I found the tag so you can link it.
Accent tags.
TP?
Accent tags.
By the way, here's the tweet.
All right, just give me one.
About.
What do you mean? Just give you one? Like,
just give
okay,
me one.
so,
what do I need to pronounce?
The Earth is not a planet.
I don't know.
What is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house?
Yeah,
TPing? What else would you call it?
What do you call
What is a bug when you
the
touch it and
wheeled
it rolls into a ball?
contraption in which you
Roly-
carry
uh,
groceries at the
roly-poly?
supermarket cart?
So, okay, I have yeah, some people would call it a basket, I
Some
guess.
people call it a
A
trolley.
trolley? Yeah. Well, okay, so here's
Thanks, Australia.
one of the big ones for our area is what do you call, like, a long sandwich?
No.
So-
No. Don't.
I'm pretty sure I've said it numerous times anyway.
Yeah.
Submarine sandwich.
It's Zepp, obviously. No, a Zepp's on a Kaiser
There's a
roll.
big difference between a Zepp and a hoagie and a sub. They're distinct creatures.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
Kyle, like start frothing at the mouth a little more.
No.
Holy shit.
No, I'm as irate as him, man.
Sir, I have to tell you, those are two different things.
Well, okay,
Three different
because-
things. Can you
Two
count?
different things.
Well, okay, listen. I'm as irate as
Calm
Kyle.
down.
Kyle's irate because he just loves sandwiches. I'm irate
like
because
sandwiches.
since I've been
I think you like sandwiches a little too much.
Well, since I've been newly chefing...
What is it called if you're sexually attracted to sandwiches?
When somebody sends me an order and it says meatball sub...
Well, it's a meatball sub. Jesse, what would you call...
So I'm not sure whether to put cheese on it. I'm not sure whether to not put cheese on it. I'm not sure whether I should put lettuce, tomato, and onion on it. Who the fuck knows?
You don't put lettuce, tomato, and onion on a meatball sub, you fucking heathen.
Yeah, but do you put it on a turkey sub?
Yes.
Wrong. You put it on a turkey hoagie.
No.
Cetophilia, sexual arousal from food.
Good.
There's not one specifically for a sandwich, but...
I mean, there is, actually. It was called McChickening.
McChickening.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't remember that trend, Jake?
No. I remember the McGangbang.
Nah, dude, you go to McDonald's.
Dude,
and,
I can go for
and
a
you order a
McGangbang.
McChicken.
Oh, God.
With extra lettuce and extra
no, okay.
mayo.
Look.
And then you come home and you remove the chicken and you put your dick in it.
So, okay, when you make a McGangbang, how do you do it? Do you take the bread off of the McChicken, or do you just sandwich the whole McChicken between the two pieces of meat?
So exactly like that. The bottom bun of a double cheeseburger goes away, and the top bun of a double cheeseburger goes away, and then you just shove a McChicken in there.
Why would you take the bun off the cheeseburger?
Because the McChicken already has the buns.
Yes, but you peel apart the two buns and you put the contents of the McChicken in between the two pieces of meat.
No.
All right. I'm Googling how to make a McGangbang because
are you sure?
Wrong.
I'm not 100% sure you should Google that.
To make a Look, McGangbang, first thing that comes up.
What the fuck?
Mine was originally taught to me by a fat kid, so.
Here, WikiHow with illustrations.
Why? Why is there a WikiHow for that?
Yeah, okay, so you peel
Can
apart...
I please have the link?
You separate the two patties and then you smash the McChicken, buns and all, in between it. I have eaten quite a few McGangbangs in my life, which is probably why I have high blood pressure.
Good. Well, at least I was right.
You're wrong.
I was right.
No, you're wrong.
Jake.
No.
It's like a Big Mac, but it's 3 sandwiches in one.
What was the one that you would make at KFC where it was just two pieces?
Double down.
Yeah.
A double down.
Oh, it was like chicken in between chicken.
Yeah. It was just three pieces of chicken.
It was bacon and cheese sandwiched between 2 pieces of chicken.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, and then they made the double down dog, which was a hot dog wrapped in fried chicken.
KFC should not be making
Oh
hot
my god,
dogs.
so I have this idea.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
How much porn is in that McGangbang tag? I don't know. I'm sure I can find you some.
How much porn is in that McGangbang tag? Was that asked?
Please do not find me porn of Mayor McCheese.
Now I gotta fucking go to rule goddamn 34 on my computer.
Don't Google that.
There'll be links.
Go ahead.
It's not even. It's not even a trick thing. Just seriously, just don't Google that.
Oh man, Kyle's off to find things.
What was I saying before I got sidetracked?
Listen, okay, I don't even remember what I was saying.
I have an idea of something that we need to make. So we need to get a stick of butter.
Okay, I got that.
A bunch of mozzarella cheese.
I got that.
So we're gonna soften the butter, mix in the mozzarella cheese. I'm thinking that we should do it 2 parts cheese to 1 part butter. So mix it all up evenly and then reform the stick of butter.
Okay.
Then refrigerate it so it's real hard. Dip it in batter and then deep fry it.
Jesse, are you writing this down?
I mean, I'm writing it in my head.
Jesse, write this down. Did you write that down?
Basically, I want a deep fried butter stick, but I want it to basically be a giant mozzarella stick that's just super buttery.
No. Oh. Okay, this is what we need to do.
We can sell them at the county fair. It's going to be great.
We need to get hot dogs.
What the fuck? Kyle,
listen.
What is this like?
He's wrong. We need to get hot dogs.
I am not.
Yes.
I don't even know.
Listen. Hot dogs, hollow them out, and throw a Slim Jim inside, and sell that at the county fair with a side of Mountain Dew.
Why are we going and selling things at the county fair?
Because it's almost summertime, and the county fair is coming to town.
Because people.
What is this, Animal Crossing or something?
No, because people they go to the fair and they're like,
in the mall parking lot, there's a fair every summer.
And they always say like, oh, this is my cheat day, so they're gonna have shitty food, and you could sell hot dogs.
So why are we going and doing that?
Why not?
I just want to tell you, I was at a state fair in New York, and they literally were serving deep fried sticks of butter.
Are we gonna do it as on a side note, or are we just doing this on a whim?
I mean,
oh, that can be the name of our restaurant, On a Whim.
There we go. You're welcome. I'm charging you for that. No,
there's 4 pages of McDonald's porn on Rule 34.
Oh, thank you.
Ew.
Good.
Is Rule 34 a website?
Yeah, it
yes.
is.
Oh.
I don't want that link.
I'm not clicking that.
Those rectangles of diabetes. You guys can look this up yourself. Links aren't going in the description for this one.
Links aren't going.
I don't know. I don't think. Look, it's not rectangles of diabetes. It's rectangles of congenital heart failure.
Oh my god! One of these pictures is of the moon guy.
Ew.
What the fuck? Mac tonight.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Hey, I just want to, on a side note, I just want to give a shout out to Aldous Huxley.
I don't know who that is.
He was an author. You should probably go look up some of his works. Basically, he was like, he was gonna die. He was like on his deathbed. So like, I need to like, I guess, do something to get on death row, so that way, like, I can get a last meal. That way I can ask for it to be covered in LSD.
Okay.
Well, okay, so... Well,
do you want to drop fucking acid as your last
meal? Before you get
meal?
executed?
Yeah.
That'd be probably a good time.
Because Aldous Huxley was on his deathbed with cancer, and he requested that his doctor inject him with LSD.
Okay.
The doctor said okay, and then his wife went out and bought him a bunch of acid, and his doctor injected him with LSD, and basically he tripped to death.
That's great.
So, like, instead of being injected with rat poison, if you just inject me with LSD and let me go, eventually I'll just die.
All right, so anyway, back to butter.
Alternatively, if I survive it, I'm allowed to go anyway, so...
Jesse, I don't think that's...
Oh yeah, no, Aaron. You are legally allowed to, if you survive the execution on death row, leave.
No, that's not how it works.
Yes it is, Jake. Look it up.
You find me... I'm not looking it up. You look it up.
Look, don't mansplain me.
Don't you dare.
What? Don't
Sorry, I just passed Sarah Silverman.
Just like
so anyway.
Also, did you know that fucking Chihuahuas are vicious?
Yes.
So
like really
Silverman.
Vicious.
So, yeah.
Say it.
I mean, more vicious than a pit bull.
Yeah, they're really bad.
Okay.
Thanks, Jesse. PSA. Everybody.
I mean, just you know,
we're not contractually like obligated to do it. He's just doing it because he's a good citizen.
I just
Thank you,
I wanted to let people know that occasionally when you see a chihuahua walking down the street, you should fucking drop kick that thing.
Be very afraid.
Yeah.
Call the police.
Yeah. Boot it as far away from you as possible. Also, did you know that geek is chic?
I did not.
Chic.
Video games make more money annually than both film and music put together.
Yeah, I was complaining about that a little bit ago, that, like, it's just a thing now, I think, to Trevor. Because he said that he was watching My Hero Academia, and I was like, yeah, man. Good. Yeah, great.
Baby's first anime?
Yeah. Which is, yeah, that's all I hear about. And I'm like, I really don't care about it.
I wonder what the next one's gonna be.
I don't know.
What was the last Baby's first anime?
Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It was.
Yes.
It was.
And
Sword Art
before
Online.
that, it was the Alchemy one, I think.
Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah, I feel like for a while that and Naruto were Baby's first animes.
Yeah,
No, I feel like
probably,
Naruto, One Piece.
Fully. Yeah.
All
Don't
of
even
them
say
were on
fully
4
coolly,
Kids.
man.
A lot of them,
Don't make
yeah.
me break out the guitar on you. I was
Why
a
are we
real big
breaking out
fan of Fully
guitars?
Cooley, man.
I don't think
Oh.
Fully Cooley wasn't Baby's first anime.
No, it was
I don't
Teenager's first
I-
anime because it was on.
Adult
Yeah.
Swim.
Yeah,
I don't understand how Full Metal Alchemist could have been, man.
Well, then
Because
so
it was also
so
one
was
of the 4
Cowboy
Kids
Bebop then,
animes.
but like nobody.
That was not for kids. That was Adult Swim. That's
Yeah.
featured
Was
a
it?
lot on there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Was Fully
featured a lot
Cooley?
on Adult Swim.
No,
yeah,
FMA.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh,
yeah, that
I
was...
swear
yeah,
that
they
got a
ran
4
that for-
Kids adaptation, didn't it?
No.
No, they couldn't do that. Fucking homunculi and shit. They couldn't do that. How are you gonna explain that to a kid? Yeah, that little girl's a dog now.
I murdered my daughter.
Oh look, that little thing, that little gluttonous man-child is eating that person.
I think we should try to create a 4 Kids adaptation of it.
Oh, good.
That would be. You're gonna have some fun.
Imagine
You're probably
all
gonna
of the
just have to
characters we're
completely-
gonna have to replace with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Exactly. I'm like, you just have to cut things. Literally draw something on a sheet of paper and film it like in Crown.
I still gotta get a copy of Fireworks so we can do a redub of that.
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
It will be. I can get it on Amazon finally. So with an American CD code.
Hey, Jake.
Yes.
How old do you have to be to watch porn in Australia?
Yeah, he's gonna know.
I don't know. 16.
Hey, Strawberry.
Very, very good guess, Jake.
call
Is
in
it 16?
Actually, all you have to do is be as
Is it
smart
the-
as a
I
16-year-old
was gonna
boy.
say, is it the Alabama of the Commonwealth?
Well, because so the Australian government spent about $84 million putting a porn filter on the entire internet so that you can't watch porn in Australia. And 30 minutes later, a 16-year-old boy cracked it.
He was
See,
desperate.
that's why you need to learn to code.
He was desperate.
Yeah.
He did what all of our journalists can't do.
Also, Strawberry disagrees with you. I know we say don't reference chat, but he disagrees with you. Apparently, they didn't put a nationwide block on porn, so...
I was gonna say that sounds a little ridiculous.
A little
I think I would have heard
far-fetched.
about something like that.
Well, hey, that's $84 million for a porn filter.
Like I watched a fucking channel where a guy comments on fucking Australian politics.
Aaron, did
Can
you
we-
see the other day that on the day SpaceX managed to land 3 Falcon Heavy rockets, Israel also crashed into the moon?
I sent that thing in.
Oh, you're the one that sent it?
Telegram. Yeah.
I definitely think...
And there was
when-
just this. There was just like the half filtered fucking ANCAP guy just giving you an OK symbol.
Goodbye, Heather. There's your shout out.
When we get totally famous from doing YouTube wherever this takes us, can we go to Australia? Because I want to buy a ute.
As long as we don't go to Finland.
Why? What's wrong? What did you do to Finland?
A vehicular hermaphrodite. It's a truck car. Since
Jesse,
as
why
Americans,
are you not allowed in Finland?
That's an El Camino, Jake.
It's a vehicular hermaphrodite.
It's an El
You
Camino.
want an El Camino?
No, it's not. They have cooler ones in Australia.
Oh my
that we don't
what
have.
is that?
They have cool El Caminos?
No, it's not El Camino. A truck car. What are they? Is it a ute? Right? Isn't that what they call them? Utes.
Y-U-T-E.
Hold on. No, I got it. I thought it was that too.
What? A ute?
I thought it was. Where is it? Oh my god. Why is my TeamSpeak broken?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's a ute. A UTE. It's like the Holden truck car.
Look, Jake, listen.
Holden
if
ute.
I need
Sorry,
Donna
I'm working on
1090
stuff in Arma 3, and it's like
That is not...
in order to
El
drive
Caminos are way cooler than that.
No, it's not.
Then
The
it's
Holden
gonna
is
be an
way
El Camino.
cooler.
Listen, I feel
Dude,
like
No, an El Camino is way cooler
No,
than
I
that.
mean,
That.
look at the one on like the fucking like off-roading tires. So that's pretty neat. I think that'd be fun.
Which one are you talking about?
In that the Google search result I sent.
Yes.
Third row on the right.
Third row down
Like
on the right.
Yeah.
It's a
on top.
red one of those on a racetrack. Are you talking about the one next to it? The silver one?
I don't know. It's a
Bruh.
white. It's showing the back of a white one. Why the hell? It's probably different.
Goodbye.
Look up a Ford
Bruh.
mainline ute.
But anyway, it's fucking lifted.
bro.
You're telling me that the Ford mainline ute isn't badass, because if you think it isn't, you're ridiculous.
I mean, it just looks like an old Ford car. I'd still rather have an El Camino, if I'm being honest. Or a Ford pickup.
That's not...
Is everything all right, Jesse?
No?
Or how about a Ford Ranchero?
Am I looking at the link Aaron sent?
No.
Ew, Jake, what is that fucking... Ew!
What? Did you actually look at the link I sent? Because it's the car.
Ew!
Well, that's
A bunch of
Dude,
different ones.
a Hyundai. Jake's saying a Ford mainline.
Or well, we do have the Ford Eldorado in America.
Yeah, bro, it's like a fucking Chevy SSR fucked its cousin, the El Camino. Like,
SSRs aren't cool, Jesse.
neither is this thing.
No, SSRs are ugly. Those are better.
What's a Chevy SSR?
Really ugly.
Oh, one of our friends had one of these. In that purple color, too.
Yeah.
Ew, dude. Yeah, an El Camino is way cooler.
Ugh, the thing is disgusting.
See, you're all wrong because
A purple SSR?
a
Ugh.
Lada is the best car.
I've seen those
But I'd
around
have to go to
before,
Russia
too,
to get
and they're
that.
just- yeah.
I was just watching Top Gear, and they went to Georgia, and literally they did a section where it was just everybody had Ladas, just everywhere.
Nice. I want a 3-wheeled tuk-tuk.
Ooh, how about a
Three-wheel
Reliant?
tuk-tuk.
How about a Reliant Robin?
Yeah, or that. That's essentially a tuk-tuk.
I want a Mini.
Oh, these are those cars that get driven around in, like, fucking
Oh,
Sri Lanka
God.
all the time.
Yeah, dude. I'll hang like a bunch of beads off of it. and-
GTF.
There's a Robin with
All
a
I hear is
frickin-
shitty cars. Get out
with
of
a
here.
with a 50 cal. What is this? Treads?
All right, so look, listen. We all know that the best car is the 2001 BMW M3.
Incorrect.
Okay, Jesse, I will 100% agree with you on that. 100%.
Wow. Seriously?
Yes, it is. The M3 in that generation, the E46, is hands down the best car ever made ever, period. It was God's gift to the green earth.
Jake, or Aaron, why did you send me this rugged Robin with a fucking Maxim and a 50 on it?
Because it's ridiculous. Why?
You always want the 2002.
Yeah, it's the same generation though, and they didn't start changing stuff till about 2003, so I like the earlier models than the later models.
I just like it because I got to drive it in Most Wanted.
That wasn't a normal M3 though, that was a M3 GTR.
Yeah, I know.
Which has a V8 in it, which is lame. The straight 6 is way better.
Well, I mean, yeah, but, you know.
What was that shitty game where you could drive all the way across America in massive air quotes?
I think.
The Crew.
The Crew.
Is it?
Is it? Yeah.
Really?
What was the car? Me and Dave got that game. It was I drove all the way to the very tip of Long Island, and Dave went all the way to the very edge of Seattle, and we were like 24 miles away from each other.
I think one of my favorite like open world racing games was probably Test Drive Unlimited. Probably one of the best because it was actually.
I was gonna say Test Drive was actually to scale.
It was to scale Hawaii, and a lot of the roads were pretty.
I want this Leopard security vehicle.
Oh, dude, I remember Danny went out and bought a fucking it was like $1,000 video card just to play Test Drive.
I'm so upset that they shut down the servers for that game on Steam.
What, Test Drive 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does kind of suck. That was such a great game. And they're probably not making another one, honestly. I'm sure they're not making another one.
Mm-mm. Nope, franchise is dead.
I mean, it was Atari.
I mean, I feel like they could resurrect it if they wanted to.
Test Drive Unlimited 3, let's Google that and see what comes back. October 6, 2018, Test Drive Unlimited 3 is being developed.
Ah, I see.
Oh.
Oh, that's
so,
cool.
Whether that's actually true or bullshit.
Oh, hey, Jesse.
Yeah.
Did you see that I was right? And Fallout 76 is going to be on Steam pretty soon?
I mean,
really
cool.
Is it also going to be free?
I mean,
hopefully eventually.
If it's $20, I'll go in. But that's it. Because that's all I can see spending for an early access development tool.
I don't think
it's not a development tool. It's a early access development release.
It's a development tool in order to make Fallout 5 the best experience we can have.
Maybe.
Listen, I have to be led to believe that because Todd is listening, Kyle.
Because he decreased the recharge on your silver chests?
Yes. Yes, he's listening. I signed the EULA with my iPhone. And now Todd has access to my microphone.
Oh my god, I have to find it. Did I send you the article where... Aaron, did you watch the video?
Kyle, I was literally living my life on a 3-hour timer.
The Amazon spying. Did you watch that video?
I would wake up every 3 hours in the night to open a fucking chest. And then go back to sleep.
Jesse, you have a fucking problem.
Ridiculous.
But Aaron, did you watch that PSA Stitch video?
No.
Oh my god. Why?
Because I didn't.
Well, the long and the short is Amazon admits that the Alexa records all of everything it hears and sends it to listening posts where they manually transcribe what is being said and re-upload it into the system so it can better learn. And in the thing where they're saying that these places exist and they have been lying about not recording your stuff, one of their biggest listening posts is in a completely unmarked building in... I forget what country, but it's in the Eastern Bloc.
Amazon?
Yes. They have the top 20 floors of some skyscraper in some shitty Eastern Bloc country.
Hey, Kyle?
Yes.
I just want your, rough estimate answer.
Okay.
How much money do you think it'll cost to buy a zip code?
The entire... Well, it depends on where you're buying it.
Yeah, because if you're buying it in, like, you know, Arkansas, what's the corn state? Nebraska. If you're buying in Nebraska, it's probably pretty cheap, but like if you're buying it in, like, let's say Los Angeles, where, you know, a city block is a zip code, then it's probably pretty expensive.
Is it really like that?
Yeah, when I lived in LA, literally my block was its own zip code.
Ew.
That's fucking ridiculous.
And then the next block over was 1 digit different.
Ew. That gives fucking Ludacris's area codes a whole new meaning.
No, it's not all like that because, I mean, it's a big area. Think of how many zip codes you need.
I mean...
I actually don't... What was my zip code?
Let's see, what's the cheapest land in America? Tennessee, Arkansas, and West Virginia consistently rank as the cheapest places to buy residential land.
Well, okay. But, listen, alright? We just need to be better than fucking New York.
Why?
Because there are 43 buildings in New York City that are so big they have their own zip codes.
Okay.
So I need to own a building that's bigger than them.
So you want to have the Costco from Idiocracy?
Yes.
Although I
Yes.
believe that was big enough that the aisles had their own zip codes.
Yeah, that actually, I did like that.
I really want to get one of those like 10-gallon buckets of lard that was for
Holy
sale.
fuck!
In that,
Oh, oh fuck. What was it? What was it called?
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Welcome to Costco.
Mondo?
I love you.
Are you talking about Mondo?
No,
It's got electrolytes.
it was
Oh,
Brondo.
Brondo. It's got electrolytes. Whatever.
Jesus Christ.
It's got what plants crave.
That's the clown world we're living in, though.
I'm not, dude. The first time I watched it, I was like, "Fuck, it's coming true."
What, Idiocracy?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, totally.
Honk honk.
So, like, okay.
Oh my
anyway,
god, I'm so happy that we live in the fucking clown world.
I'm
Sorry,
not.
Jake.
I never was happy about the clown world. I'm very
So,
upset by it.
Going back
Hey,
to
I
the...
thought we had a
lightning
thought we all
fact.
had oh, good, here we go.
LA zip codes.
That
Moby
wasn't just
Dick
a
is still
soundboard of him?
alive.
What?
There are whales alive today that were born before Moby Dick was written. Nearly
Okay.
200 years ago.
Amazing. that
you know.
that was actually a good lightning fact there, Jesse. Thank you.
You're welcome. I figured, you know, I should at least bring, you know, some sort of entertainment.
Oh my god, Jake, this map is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, so, well, think about that, because, like, not even all the zip codes in the actual Los Angeles, like, downtown Los Angeles are in that map. So think about that, like, how big our zip code is. Well, I'm not in your zip code anymore, but I was. But, like, think of how big that zip code was at one point, you know, like, compared to this, how tiny the
Where's
zip
this
codes
map?
are. Los Angeles.
All right.
No, but is it in the?
Oh, yeah, I put it in.
We're all putting it in McCarthy's in. You're the only person in the channel chat.
I should be putting it in the channel chat, but I'm not.
Yeah, I was.
I'm pulling
Alright.
Kyle.
All right.
Good.
Aaron.
Jesus.
Aaron. There's a currently running show on TV.
That's a lot of damage.
It's been running for longer than South Park. What is it?
The Simpsons.
I mean, while you are correct,
Popeye.
nope.
I don't know. South Park?
Has
that
South
right?
Park been running longer than South Park?
Is,
Oh. I didn't listen to the question. I don't fucking.
is that your final answer?
No.
Well,
Would,
running.
would you like to poll the audience?
I mean,
I don't know why,
Simpsons
maybe
has been running
things-
longer than South Park.
The 8
Yeah.
longest running television shows in the U.S. Young
Oh,
and the
General
Restless,
Hospital.
The Price is Right, Sesame Street, Scooby-Doo, Days of Our Lives, Guiding Tour,
Jesse,
The
I
Tonight
don't
Show,
watch
and Meet the
fucking
Press.
TV like that.
Huh.
I
Wow.
don't
I'm
care.
surprised it doesn't list this one then.
It's General Hospital, isn't it?
It's Arthur.
General Hospital.
Ugh.
Should I play the
No, you
intro?
shouldn't.
I only remember that because you were playing Arthur.
Really? Is that still running?
Yeah.
Why?
That's disgusting.
Why not? Actually, I think the better question is why not Babar?
What?
Why is Arthur still running, but Babar is
I
not?
don't even know what Babar is.
Jake,
Jake!
I don't. I have
serious?
no idea what we're talking about, dude. I
Thanks.
don't watch TV like this.
Babar the elephant.
How do you not know about Babar?
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
in
my
that boat.
god.
Babar the elephant is a fictional character who first appeared in 1931 in the French children's book Histoire de Babar by Jean de Bruhoff.
I've never seen this show
The book
before.
is based on a tale of Bruhoff's wife, Cecily, had invented for their children. It tells of a young elephant named Babar, whose mother is killed by a hunter. Wikipedia.
Also, Kyle, how much trouble can we get in for capturing a bald eagle?
A lot.
A shitload.
Like,
Yeah.
a lot. Like, you want to go to jail?
No. I don't want to
Do you
kill
like-
it.
do you
I just
like
want to
prison?
capture it.
Yeah, still.
Why? It's like a fish, man. Like catch and
No,
release.
it's really not.
Okay, listen. The whole point is I need to catch a bald eagle so that way I
So you
can
can
rip
harness
out
its
the
powers.
feathers on one side of its body.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. You want to do what?
Hey,
Listen, it's for science, Aaron.
Wait,
Okay.
you want to do what?
I need to capture a bald eagle
Okay.
and rip out half of its feathers on
No.
one side of its body.
No.
I need to test the theory, Aaron.
Of whether a bird can fly or not with half of its feathers gone?
No, whether or not a bald eagle will automatically molt matching feathers when the one's missing from the other side.
In 1972, amendments increased civil penalties for violating provisions of the Act to a maximum fine of $5,000 or 1 year imprisonment with $10,000.
Why do you need to know this?
Jesse,
not more
why
than
would
2
you
years
want to
in
do
prison
that? That's
for
like
a
the
second
most
conviction.
un-American thing you could do.
For science, Jake.
Okay, do it to a freaking
So
dove.
somewhere
Apparently
between
it has to
$5,000
be
and
a bald eagle.
$250,000, Jesse.
Well, $250,000.
Depending on how many times you do it.
You said
Okay,
$250,000.
well, we're only going to do it once. It's for science.
$250,000.
Then about $5,000
Jesse,
a year in
this,
prison.
you're doing this alone.
Listen, okay, well, I mean, that's fairly
Bald
acceptable.
eagles eat
then.
small dogs.
They probably could.
I wouldn't be
They're pretty big,
surprised.
I think.
Also, we need to go scuba diving.
Agreed.
There is
No.
a casket full of Hugh Hefner's personal sex tapes at the bottom of the ocean.
I
don't want
that.
those.
I don't want that. Yeah, I'm with Aaron.
Yeah, I don't want those.
Mm-mm. I could pass.
Aaron,
I
I'm
would
sure...
only want them because we could then sell them to the sell them back
Yeah,
for a lot of money.
No, you fucking sell them to TMZ, Kyle.
Well, we could threaten to sell them to TMZ and then say, "Hey, Hugh
But
or
listen,
Hugh's
we're
So I
family."
like how Kyle just
we're not
immediately goes
talking
to like fantasy
Extortion.
blackmail.
Look, we're not
That he always
talking
wants to
about
just
wrinkly
do
bald
to
Hugh
anybody and
Hefner
everything.
here, okay? We're talking about a young, fit, tight ball sacked Hugh Hefner.
Yeah, Jesse, no. I don't want that.
Now,
Are you sure you're not?
I just want to.
Jess,
Why
are
do
you
you-
gay for Hugh Hefner?
Yeah,
No.
like what?
no,
You're
no,
going
no,
there
no.
for the guy,
I'm,
man.
I'm completely comfortable in my lesbian sexuality. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Okay.
not. See,
So,
I already argued with him about this before. I'm not doing this again, Jesse.
Look,
Uh,
I already spent a night fucking arguing about this.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I did.
if,
Right
if
here
I
on TeamSpeak.
if I
I was very annoyed.
If you what, Jesse?
if I told you somebody's name was Jungkook, would you
What?
tell me I was racist?
What?
Jung Cook?
Well, kook, I assume.
All right, we're verging on.
Jungkook, South Korean singer.
Yeah.
Jeon Jungkook,
Yeah.
better known mononymously as Jungkook, is a South
Monotonously.
Korean singer-songwriter and record producer.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Was that monotonously? Phenomena.
Guess what? He spent almost half his life in that group.
BTK? Is that what it
BTS.
BTS, whatever.
That would be like
Why are we
if the
talking about,
Backstreet
like-
Boys were still together today.
Aren't they?
I mean,
No.
they'd have to
No.
go from being like 30 to 60 whilst being together in order for that to happen. Because they were in their boy band state when they were 35, so...
Oh.
Jake, if you think in 1992 that fucking AJ McCoy from the Backstreet Boys was fucking anything less than 30 years old,
I don't
you've
think
got
he
a
was.
problem, man. And I think the biggest problem is like the 12-year-old girls who thought that he was 16 were fucking taking their panties off and throwing them at him. And what do you do when you're a 30-year-old man and that's happening to you on stage and you're getting paid for that?
Who are you talking about?
The fucking Backstreet Boys, Kyle.
Which one?
All of them.
Why did we get so angry all of a sudden? What the fuck is going on?
I don't even know what we're talking
Which
about.
one are you
anymore.
talking about?
I'm so confused.
Any of them, Kyle.
Okay, we
Jesse's
have
very-
AJ
okay, look,
McLean, Howie
Jesse is very
Dubrow,
upset
Nick
that they
Carter,
were 30,
Kevin
that they were
Richardson,
30
and
years old, and
Yeah.
that they were
Ryan
young girls that
Littrell.
were fantasizing about
Which
these
one?
adult men that were dancing around on stage singing
Yeah,
songs.
how old were they when they started the Backstreet Boys? That's what I want to know.
Okay,
I
hold
think
on.
that's the biggest one.
Backstreet Boys.
And yes, I am
formed
allowed to go in
93.
on the Backstreet Boys for this.
So I'm just gonna pick Nick Carter. He's in the middle. He was born 1980, so he would have been 27.
See?
AJ McLean, 78.
Oh, boy.
So he was older.
Oh,
29. Howie Dobro was 30.
See? Look, at least I can give Justin Bieber credit on this one because he was actually fucking 12 when he started his boy band.
I'm sure all these guys were probably also singing before they actually got together and
Yeah,
did
they were on the
Backstreet-
Mickey Mouse Club and bullshit and fucking shit like that. But
Mickey
you know-
Mouse Club?
yes,
yes.
Kyle.
Yes, they actually were, Kyle.
Oh, okay.
At least who's the main one who's really famous still?
I don't
But listen,
fucking
There's a
know.
lot of people that started out there that are like big actors now, right?
Like
Yeah,
Lindsay
but
Lohan.
we're not.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to creditably count the Mickey
She's doing
Mouse Club
good.
for things until
Yeah.
Walt Disney unfreezes himself.
Getting punched by like random Middle Eastern people in LA or Europe or wherever the fuck she was, trying to
probably
get them in her
deserved it.
car. Because she was like just making noises at them that sounded like she was talking Arabic, thinking that she was like convincing them. I have no clue, dude. It is the weirdest shit. It's clown world. It started a long
So-
time ago, my friends. It
Hey,
started a very
speaking
long
of-
time ago.
Of Disney.
We can't
know,
talk about Disney.
The
We'll
the
get sued.
iCarly
After that new
show.
Star Wars trailer came out, no, I don't know.
Okay.
That was.
I have
great
a story
show.
after this.
About-
Sort of.
About iCarly.
Yes.
Seriously?
Good. Buckle up, kids.
I mean, I kind of want to hear that more.
Are we gonna get into the weird stuff about this thing or something?
No,
Or-
no, 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 no.
We're going
I'm
to
not-
talk
I'm
about
not
a
gonna
guy that
talk
went
about-
to the same school I went to for college.
Oh,
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So this kid, he was older than me. He was a grade ahead of me. He was obsessed with iCarly. Right?
I mean, so was I, but continue.
Who's the main actress? The girl?
Carly Rae.
Okay, what was her actual name?
Is it
Miranda
Brooklyn?
Cosgrove.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
there you go.
there
Cosgrove.
you go.
So he was obsessed with her to the
Okay.
point that, like, if you go, I forget his name, so you can't, but if you were to go on his Facebook page, he had photoshopped himself into, like,
Ew.
a bunch of pictures with her, one of which he put his face on her cat. And he carried a printout of that picture with him
Why?
at all times. The one where his face was on her cat, and he'd show it to
Why?
people. He was so bad, he got banned from our school, and he would religiously eat at
though?
Subway. He had to be removed by the police 5 times because he kept coming back to the Subway, which was violating the restraining order the school put on him.
Why
Pretty
did
bad
you have
when
a
you get thrown
Subway
out
in
of
your
Subway.
school?
Because we went to school
wasn't he stalking somebody in your class because he thought that she kind of
of
looked like Miranda Cosgrove? Wasn't that part of it?
Yeah, there's a girl that went to our school that sort of looked like her. But
that's very unfortunate.
It was creepy when we found the pictures on his Facebook.
Wow.
It was worse when he pulled out a fucking print out of it that he kept in his bag with him at all times. Jesse, what were you going to say about
about iCarly?
Yes.
I was actually not going to say anything actually about iCarly, except for I do kind of wonder what happened to Miranda Cosgrove.
She's still.
But I digress. Okay, so that started the offshoot, series Sam and Cat.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, and who's the actress who played Sam? She's like, getting into. She's like,
I think she's on MTV, dude.
No, she's getting her feet wet with like directing and shit right now. I think.
Dude, I swear I found.
God. Like
Jenny
I saw
McCarthy
her Twitter because I was like, I had that same thought months ago of like, I wonder what she's doing now because, like, what the fuck? Where do you think these child like actors end up? Like, either they end up in some fucked up place or they somehow manage to get like a good future going.
Well,
and I think she was one of the few that got out and was like, all right.
So
Miranda Cosgrove has been on
the-
some NBC kids.
Yeah, the
sitcoms.
Jeanette McCurdy, I guess is her
yeah,
name.
Jeanette McCurdy.
Jeanette McCurdy. So she's done a couple of shorts since. Well,
See, told you.
Fuck, dude. Then who was that? I was watching because MTV brought back Singled Out, but they appear to have brought it back as not like a 30-minute long actual episode full of content, but like a 7-minute long webisode.
Okay.
Jesse, I don't know what this thing is. You're like in like Gen X talk or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I am. This was like 1990, 91 when this show was on the air.
That's like if you started like vehemently talking about fucking Degrassi again or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
What's wrong with Degrassi?
That's out of my league, man. That's old. I don't know.
Little Jimmy Drake in the wheelchair.
If we're gonna be talking about old shows, though, I fucking love MASH.
But listen, we all know why
Frasier.
you love MASH, okay?
Why
We're
do I
not-
love MASH, Jesse?
We're not going to disrupt the stream for Spear Chucker Jones, all right?
He was in one episode. That
then
has
they
nothing to
killed
do
him.
with me liking MASH.
Look,
no, we should all just get back and watch a little Frasier.
I fucking
Yes.
hate Frasier. Get
We
out of
should.
my face.
I don't want to content ID us, or I would.
You get out of my face? Please do.
I don't know what to do with those tossed. Never mind.
Demonetize.
Anyway,
Yep.
I'm really, I feel
YouTube
really
just
bad for
smacked us
Strawberry.
Why?
I'm
Did any of
I'm
these shows
honestly
exist?
outraged. Probably not, but that's not the point. Okay.
Well, as from
I'm-
what I've seen, Australian media is another entire
Look,
thing itself. So
That's what I'm saying.
I-
I feel like
I-
none of these shows exist outside of like America and maybe somewhat in Britain.
Everything in America exists outside of America because everybody wants to be in America.
this is true. Okay, but I feel bad. I feel bad for Strawberry because he has been oppressed for many years now.
by Rupert Murdoch. No, I'm sorry.
I mean,
By
He's-
what, Jesse?
he's been oppressed because he's forced to be afraid of spiders.
I feel like the spiders are horrible, but you're not there, so like it's not that big of a thing to harp on.
Well, I'm confused as to why Australia would ban an episode of Peppa Pig just because it told kids not to be afraid of spiders. I mean, where the
Because-
fuck is Charlotte's Web at, man?
I like this song. It's very grown up.
Because the problem is that you teach kids not to be afraid of those spiders,
And then they
the-
get bit by a fucking Sydney funnel web or a fucking redback.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're dead.
Why do you just know that off the top of your head, the spiders in Australia?
because they're horrifying.
I don't know anything about like.
Okay, so hold on now. Hold on.
Wildlife in Australia besides like wallabies and kangaroos.
Are they? What is it? Venomous? Venomous is one that's
Google that. Huntsman spider.
Huntsman spiders aren't venomous.
I think I have a better idea. It's called educate people on types of deadly and poisonous spiders better.
Yeah, that was Steve Irwin, but we know how that ended.
Oh, God. Jake.
He pissed off Poseidon and he speared him through the heart with a stingray.
That's exactly what it was. Everyone thought it was a horseshoe crab, Kyle, but it was actually Aquaman's trident.
Is that a euphemism?
I mean, I just wanted
is that a name? Is that another name for Poseidon's dick?
Oh God.
Nice.
That's the sound you made.
They use venom, so they're venomous, not.
You're gonna piss people off by having pissed on.
What?
Steve
We
grave.
love it's been long enough. We can laugh about it. We all love Steve Irwin. Dude, that was like
Has
my
the
childhood.
half-life on that come?
I have to say,
I mean, apparently the half-life on Michael J. Fox's Parkinson's hasn't come yet. So
wow.
it's had to have come for Steve Irwin.
Wow.
What? It's only funny when he makes fun of himself.
Fuck
like
yeah!
on
See,
that TV show with Larry David.
You see? That's why you're not supposed to be afraid of spiders, Strawberry, or anyone listening to us currently in Australia, because spiders
It's just him.
know the secret to flight,
I saw a flying
and
spider
it's electricity, and it comes from the earth, and it's free.
Oh, are you talking about like those Wi-Fi rocks?
Well, apparently spiders can sense the Earth's electricity field, and some spiders even use it to fly.
So,
What?
completely ignoring what Jesse's saying, I had an MRI the other day, and I found out I am super sensitive to magnetic fields.
Ah.
Like, because when I was in the MRI, if I closed my eyes, I immediately felt like I was in a fucking wave pool just getting thrown all around. So I had to spend the entire 20 minutes I was having my MRI done staring at the tiny fucking tube like 6 inches from my face. Because anytime I closed my eyes, I would feel like I was just getting thrown all around a fucking spin cycle.
Maybe I should move the Wi-Fi router from next to my bed.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man, if you've never seen the meme of the plant next to the Wi-Fi router and how half of the plant is dead because the Wi-Fi killed it, but the other half of the plant, that's totally fine. It's growing away from the Wi-Fi.
That's not how that works.
It's totally how it works, Kyle.
Well, have you heard about those new
I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with,
Good
you know,
talk.
the actual heat dispersion coming off of the modem itself, potentially drying out and, you know, petrifying the leaves.
Well, so, okay, anyway, talking about radio signals and magnetic signals, so one of the new things is, have you heard about those, you know the things on the side of your house that measure the electricity? I don't know what they're actually called.
Electricity
those
meters?
Yeah, whatever.
The things that Service Electric uses to fucking rape my wallet, yeah.
No, well, so apparently now they have the new digital ones that give off super high frequency waves that are like fucking with people's heads and stuff and giving them like migraines. And not only that, but 5G, which is that new great thing, is also super high frequency waves that can.
Oh yeah, dude, it causes
Disrupt-
brain cancer. Like instantly.
No, it doesn't, Jesse.
Like don't use a 5G phone.
I'm totally derailed with what I was saying. I don't
You
even remember
will
what I was
have a
saying.
lump.
The 5G gives you migraines.
If you
What
put a
you're saying.
5G phone in your pocket, you will grow a third ball.
No,
If you do
it's
not
not-
have
no,
balls,
Jesse,
you
it's-
will
that's-
grow an extra one.
That's literally okay.
Jesse just going on with the alarmist PSA.
No, it's not.
that
It's
nobody
not.
wants to hear.
It does.
Listen, Aaron, if I was a
I'm
woman
interested in what you're
and I
trying
put
to
my
say,
phone
Jake.
in my pocket and suddenly one of my vagina flaps had a huge lump in it, I'd be a
So-
little concerned.
it's not, and not only that is what's bad. Obviously, what Jesse's saying is 100% factual, and that is also super bad. The other bad thing with 5G right now is because it's such a high frequency wave, it has a harder time passing through buildings.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
It's gonna get eaten by walls real fast.
It is, and so I don't know why everybody's so gung-ho about 5G when, yeah, internet speeds are super fast, but it's gonna be super unreliable too.
You know, if I'm being honest, I'd rather just have an Ethernet port in my phone, because, like, there's very few times when I'm not near an Ethernet port.
You know you can hook up your phone to Ethernet, right?
That's cool. I just wish it came standard instead of me having to buy a whole fucking
dongle.
Thing.
Holy fuck. I was wrong. I was wrong.
Go fucking figure.
It is not chihuahuas that you need to drop kick away from you.
It's dachshunds.
It's actually armadillos, because they're fucking dangerous, man.
Meet the wild creatures that roamed ancient Texas.
I feel like that was like 30 minutes ago.
Look, a man from Texas once tried to shoot an armadillo.
A man from Texas.
But instead the
Still
armadillo
as bad
was
as Florida, man.
I'm starting to see that, man.
Uh-oh. I hope no one bought melons from Walmart, Target, or Whole Foods. The CDC has a recall on them.
Why? What's wrong with the melons?
Salmonella outbreak.
Good times.
Good.
Why is that under the business news? I feel like that should be under fucking science or health.
Who wants to drink some prairie oysters?
Ew. I don't even know what that means, Jake.
It's it's an egg yolk, Tabasco, Worcestershire, and salt and pepper.
Oh, yeah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, ew. Sounds good, right? What do you say, Aaron? You want a prairie oyster?
No,
what's the something oysters that's bull testicle?
Rocky Mountain.
There you go.
Bing bing, I win. Hey, so I just want to know. So like, you guys watch Star Wars, right?
Okay.
Oh shit, we're already content ID'd by Disney. Fuck, they own us.
Well,
I mentioned Star Wars. I'm sorry.
As long as they pay us, I don't care.
Listen, okay, I do.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Any beach is within walking distance if you're on enough MDMA.
Good. Good.
What were you saying, Jesse?
Hold on.
It's the gears are turning. They're just slipping a little bit.
Oh no. Did
I distract you with my MDMA comment? I'm sorry.
No, I really, believe me, man. I understand, okay? But look, we'll get back to the beaches in a second. First of all, you watch Star Wars. You watched the original trilogy.
Okay.
Yes, this is true.
So 4, 5, and 6.
Sure.
All right. So those were long movies.
They were like 2.5 or 3 hours apiece.
Yeah. So that's like, 6, 7 hours of watching a movie.
Are you going to talk about how people were afraid when nerds took over the country, they were going to change the national anthem to all of the Star Wars movies? So
if they would have made it the Imperial March, I'm in.
13
That's not
hours.
The point. Okay. How long do you think in all 3 movies Darth Vader was on screen?
Like 30 minutes max.
Yeah.
Post Serial, like after Serial, or the brand?
I'm gonna say at least like 45 minutes.
Yeah, I'm guessing like 30 minutes max. Honestly.
Well, if you said max, you're wrong.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Jesse.
But you're
not counting
fucking
the original
close.
3 when he was a kid, are you?
You're pretty
No, he
fucking
said 4,
close,
5, and
Jake,
6,
actually.
right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm close?
Yeah.
What? Is it
almost dead on. Like, you almost hit it.
Is it less than 30 or more than 30?
More.
Okay, so it's probably like 32 minutes.
That's pretty dead on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that one to you. It's 33 minutes and 41 seconds.
Yeah, I
Why
knew
did
it.
someone figure this out?
I'm shocked Jake knows.
I mean, he sort of just shot in the dark.
Well, it was kind of a shot in the dark, but at the same time, he's not. Yes, he's a main character in a sense, but he's not, the main cast of characters. He's an antagonist.
There's a Sour Patch Kids cereal?
Yes!
Made by Post?
Yes, there is.
Yes,
And I have
yes.
2 fucking boxes of it sitting on top of my fridge.
Why?
Because I want to try it, because Dashy tried it, and he was like, it's freaking amazing.
Who the fuck is Dashy?
Yes, but Jesse, have you tried it? Because why are they just sitting there?
They're sitting there because I bought them last night, and I woke up this morning and had to go to work early. So I didn't get a
Are
chance
they-
to eat
are they
said cereal
sour?
yet. Apparently they are sour, and then they are
Ew.
sweet afterwards.
Why would I want that for my breakfast?
I don't... This is... Okay. I'm not worried about the cereal itself. I'm worried about the milk afterwards. Because I feel like they're sprayed in citric acid. And like essentially like how a Frosted Flake is coated in sugar, these are coated in citric acid.
Okay.
So wouldn't it like curdle the milk? That's what I'm worried about.
No, it wouldn't. You get citrus. I don't think I think you're thinking of citric acid as an actual acid, whereas citric acid is a kind of a preserver too.
Okay, well, I mean, I see where you're going with that one.
I fucking hate Oreo O's.
What?
Or listen,
You get out.
Jake, I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of Oreo O's.
Oh my
either.
god, those were like the best.
Listen,
And French Toast Crunch.
I love
Ah.
French Toast Crunch.
Oh, dude.
no, dude, Eggo waffle cereal was
Oh my
fucking
god,
amazing.
it was. It was. Cereal was better when I was a kid. Holy shit.
Yeah, and then
Now
we were all like,
now I eat Raisin Bran, for fuck's sake.
So I was over at Tyler's the other day, and one of his buddies was hanging out with us, and then he left, and Tyler just, like, after he was gone, Tyler just went, oh shit, and then reached into his cupboard and threw 3 bags of Lucky Charms on the floor. I was like, what the fuck is going on? He was like, I meant to give these to Steve. He said, I meant to give these to Steve. I fucking hate, Lucky Charms. And I said, well, then why the fuck do you have 3 bags?
Lucky Charms.
Apparently, there's something going on right now where if you buy a specially marked box of Lucky Charms, it will come with a pack of Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
So Tyler went somewhere with his girlfriend,
wow.
and he grabbed all 9 boxes that they had, and she said, no, I'm not letting you buy 9 boxes of fucking cereal. So he only bought 3, but he hates Lucky Charms and refuses to eat them.
How do you hate Lucky Charms? It's literally just like bran cereal with marshmallows.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the actual cereal part of Lucky Charms. I feel like it's got no flavor. I feel like it's at this point it's like soggy bread and milk.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, but look, the whole point is that you're not getting fat from eating the sugary cereal. You're getting fat because you ate 6 bowls of it in like about 6 minutes.
Well, yeah.
Jesse, I could eat a half a box of cereal.
Now, Jake.
I really could as well.
Yeah, like this is
Quick
While
interjection. Jesse, bring your juice tomorrow and subscribe to PewDiePie.
Ah, got it. Cool. Anyway,
Okay.
so while I don't disagree with you, Jake, I can down an entire box of Fruity Pebbles in one sitting,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
will shit green for a week. That's not the point.
You know what's really alarming about Fruity Pebbles on a side note? It tastes like what sassafras smells like, and sassafras will like cause like liver failure.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you didn't
Do
know
you
that?
not know
Well,
what
see,
sassafras is?
No, I knew that. What the fuck?
what?
What?
Bro, what is wrong with your nose?
What?
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 I don't...
Does it not smell like what sassafras, or does it not taste like
No.
what sassafras smells like?
No, dude.
Hold on, I'm just gonna Google sassafras smell.
It smells
like birch
okay.
beer.
It actually smells more like Fruit
Loops.
No, sassafras smells like Fruit Loops.
Where's Smell-O-Vision when you need it?
Yeah, well, they sent it out with the fractured butthole.
What? What?
They seriously did. They sent out Smell-O-Vision helmets with certain copies of the fractured butthole.
That was the South Park game.
Why did you say it like that, though?
Because the name of the South Park game is Fractured Butthole.
Yeah, because Ubisoft would not allow Matt Stone and Trey Parker to use the title Butthole of Time.
Okay.
So instead, they got
they
their
found a
way
around it.
by putting Butthole in the title anyway. So, I mean, don't
Good
fuck with Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
Good
But look,
times.
the whole point of this story is to just
Nice.
slow down when you're eating.
No,
Like,
it's not.
Just slow down
you can
when you're
shove the whole
eating.
Twinkie in, man, but just do it slowly, okay?
Are you talking like slowly, or slowly, like erotically? Because you can, you can eat a Twinkie pretty erotically.
Now, Jake, while I feel like if I was eating a Twinkie erotically, I would choke on the sponge.
Dude, I would pay money.
To see him choke to death on fucking sponge
Not
cake.
necessarily
On-
to death.
To erotically choke. For him to erotically choke to death on a sponge?
Oh, that's hot, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
Well, we're just gonna have to sell it on fucking Pornhub, I guess.
I mean, you could put it on Live Leaks. Or
Aw.
I mean,
We won't be able to put it on WikiLeaks since fucking Julian Assange got arrested.
Aww.
listen, we're not going to be able to put anything on anything soon because according to this, the Bible was wrong and there wasn't just one flood, there was 5 floods, okay? And the dinosaurs counted as one of them. Flood
The
from the
dinosaurs
sky,
are
motherfucker. But listen, okay?
The dinosaurs are fucking dead. Jesse,
They're-
you're just rambling at this point. I want you to know that.
No, Aaron, apparently
It wouldn't
Earth...
be comfortable if we tied you to a flatbed truck like those dinosaurs, Jesse.
Listen.
What?
You don't remember that conversation? It was like episode, like what?
You know,
6?
Jake. On a side note, for that actually, did you know that most of the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park were not actually from the Jurassic period? They were Cretaceous.
Yes, I did know that. I did know that.
Yeah, Aaron's our dinosaur guy apparently.
Well, I mean, you see, I'm okay with that. Okay, but the Earth apparently has already
That's
undergone
my horse.
5 mass extinctions, and now we are currently experiencing a
horse.
6th.
All
And I don't
right.
think they're talking about the dodo.
No. That would have been the dinosaurs, the Ice Age.
Which we all know that dinosaurs were not dinosaurs. They were birds who lived among humans. So it was actually the humans that were the
So
mass
on an
extinction
on an
there.
actual thing, weren't woolly mammoths still around? But didn't humans actually make them go extinct?
Yes.
Isn't that
They
actually
died
did.
out after.
I could see that.
after the Ice Age,
Jake,
right?
Jake,
What?
Yeah.
I gave you the thing that literally
You can make a
was
lot of
to
coats
the
out of a
island where
woolly
they
mammoth.
died in like the little island chain outside of Russia.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Look, we all have it wrong, okay? We need to clone the woolly mammoth.
Speaking
so that
of
we can
Russia-
shave it.
Do you want to hear a fun fact I learned the other day?
Sure.
Okay.
Apparently, the pilot who dropped the SAR bomb when they were testing it had a 50% chance of survival
Ah,
because of how big the explosion was.
They didn't
I
know
just-
if he would be affected
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah,
did he
there's-
win?
Yeah, he did. He lived, but like
I
apparently,
see.
I don't know, a 50% chance doesn't seem like a good chance on survival when you're
I'll
dropping
be
a
honest.
bomb.
There was a thing I found that-
if I was climbing into
Or
a
no,
plane
I
and
think
they
you
said
said
there's
that,
about a
Dave.
50% chance you'll die, I'd be like, all right, well then I'm gonna fly about 1,000 feet higher than I need to.
Well, look, we we all know that there's a 50% chance that when you drop acid for the first time, you get stuck in a permanent trip. And as long as I'm gonna die via LSD anyway, I think I'm okay with imagining that Kyle is a tree stump.
Speaking of drugs, I just clicked on the health news, and the trending right now. What is kratom and what's it made of? Increasingly popular herbal drug tied to over 90 fatal overdoses.
What is it?
Kratom? I don't know.
Yeah, and there's a lot.
Yeah,
the people who did fucking overdose were idiots and like had a ton of it.
Yeah,
because you do need to take a lot of it.
Yeah, you need to
actually
make a
overdose.
tea out of like a fucking tablespoon of it. You don't eat a whole fucking bag. Like, it doesn't even taste good.
It's
like trying to chew on cinnamon.
Fox News 9 hours ago: forcing a smile at work linked to heavy drinking. A study finds.
Yep.
Really?
Thank God I don't have to smile at people from my security box.
I have to smile all the time.
I'm sorry, Jake, but we already knew you were an alcoholic.
Listen, guys, who wants to go and experience Fallout?
Are you saying you want to go run around in the Mojave Desert with Red?
I'm saying I want to go to Vegas.
Okay.
Because hundreds of people live in tunnels underneath of Las Vegas.
I don't believe that.
I don't think that's a fact.
Well, then we need to go there and figure that out. OASN goes on the road, motherfucker.
Jesse, would you... Hold on. Would you like to tell me why that's a terrible idea?
First off, everyone would then know that we're in Vegas.
Yes. Secondly...
That's fine.
Vegas is a place that gets earthquakes. Okay? And generally speaking, when you have a basement where there's an earthquake, it's gonna fucking collapse.
Okay, so how are there people living in tunnels under Las Vegas?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second.
Tunnels under Las Vegas. Underneath Sin City's most famous casinos is a secret world, a labyrinth of tunnels that runs for miles under Las Vegas
so it's a
Valley.
Conspiracy theory.
Built to protect the desert city from flash floods, the tunnels have become home to hundreds of Las Vegas homeless.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter.
This was an ABC News story from 2009.
What?
It's so sad, okay?
How much Jake doesn't care about the homeless.
Listen.
Yeah, that was gonna be my comment.
Just because they have train circles and hobo conventions and they eat beans out of a can, Jake, it doesn't fucking mean that they're not people, alright?
Implying that they can afford cans for their beans.
Also,
yeah.
Kyle,
for their
says the person who literally, I can quote, saying euthanize the homeless. Or was that Aaron?
I
I'm
never
pretty sure it
said
was
that.
me.
Yeah, it was, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I would say that, Jake.
Listen.
I don't know.
Aaron.
What?
Just be glad that you're not a chicken sexer.
I don't even
know where to start with that.
We were gonna go a lot of other places, Jesse, than this, and now you just keep dragging us back here.
I mean, we still have time. We don't have to wrap it up yet.
But I didn't say chicken fucker. I said chicken sexer.
Yeah, you said sexer. Yeah, no, you said sexer. Yeah.
Right.
So what?
So
forcing chickens to breed?
No, that means that you prolapse the anus of the chicken and look inside of it to find out if it's a boy or girl.
Why?
If there's diamonds, yes.
Why? Because
Is
Kyle,
the correct term anus, Jesse?
Cloaca.
Yes, actually it is.
There you go.
Okay. Listen, these chickens have been oppressed, all right? They're tired of having their anuses spread wide open.
You dumb fucking idiot.
Okay? And they're tired of being pigeonholed.
Get your physiology correct.
As either a hen or a cock, man.
I'm pretty sure there's a distinct difference between hens and cocks.
Are you implying that it is?
Listen, sometimes the chicken wants to cock-a-doodle-doo. All right.
Jesse,
and
please stop trying to tell us we're misgendering the chickens.
Sometimes the rooster wants to bake a fucking cake. Okay.
I can't deal with this right now.
We are clearly forcing the sex of these chickens upon them because otherwise it would be called a chicken observer. It would not be called a sexer, Kyle. That's sexist. We shouldn't do that. We live in a new world here, okay?
Is it current year, Jesse?
Aaron,
listen,
we've gone past current year. We're in clown year now. You know this.
Like you guys said,
the current clown year.
Trump is releasing the swarm upon the Democrats.
What?
Okay,
he's saying he's going to release all of the interred illegal immigrants, but they have to go to the Democrat populated
cities.
Right.
And they're like, no, you're punishing us. Okay.
So when all of the illegal immigrants forcefully vote Hillary in the next election, which shouldn't actually happen, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get trolled for another 4 years. That's not the point. It's allowed to happen twice. It's going to happen twice.
For the most part, it has.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on fucking the government.
Kennedy really proved us wrong.
I mean...
Which one?
He really tried, Jake.
Is that too soon, too?
The one that got shot?
Yeah.
I love the footage where...
oh, you do, huh?
She grabs the piece of the skull and tries to put it back.
Oh my god, Kyle.
Hey, look, while we're being incredibly insensitive, Jake, do you see black?
Kyle's the one being incredibly insensitive. Don't fucking...
Kyle, do you see black?
Well,
I do not see the world through that lens.
Whoa.
Aaron, do you see black?
The color black. Are we talking about... I need the definition here. What I'm talking about when you're asking me what black I'm seeing. What are we talking about?
Okay. Well, I am in fact referring to the color black. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
So are we gonna?
So you see black?
Well, no. Technically, I'm seeing.
It's an absence of light.
Well, no. Well, the absence of light, but then also a culmination of all color as well.
Is this? Are we gonna be talking about Jane Elliott? Is that what we're talking about?
I know. In fact, Aaron is partially correct.
American.
Jane Elliott is the one who did the brown eyes, blue eyes thing, where she segregated the children with brown eyes and blue eyes and gave the ones with blue eyes better treatment, and the ones with brown eyes didn't like that.
You do realize that if two people with blue eyes are having sex, they're fucking incestual.
Jesse, I was.
That's not. Jesse, you realize if we
all blue-eyed people date back to one single common ancestor.
Jesse.
I mean, if you want to look at it this way, we all date back to a single
scripture, we all date
ancestor.
back to Adam and Eve.
So
no.
Yes.
Jesse, you could. I hate that I'm about to say this, but you could bang your fourth cousin and be all right because the bloodline is so different, it doesn't matter anymore.
I already knew that, Jake.
Well,
again. These are one of my childhood discoveries.
Great.
That's not the point.
Oh,
okay.
Here we go.
my point is that maybe we need to diversify a little. All right. Maybe they're just
America.
There shouldn't
This is the EU.
I mean, people just shouldn't have sex with their cousins. It's pretty simple.
That's not a controversial statement.
No one is disagreeing. It's not a controversial statement, okay? But I'm trying to tell you that you can't see black, and you're like, hey, I can. Now, while I said you can see Vanta black. You can see black paint, but you can't see the color black in darkness.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. In fact, you don't see black, nor do you see an amalgamation of all colors, unless, of course, you do see an amalgamation of all colors, but which is a specific color, fact, named Igrengrau.
If you want to look at it that way, then yes, we can only see, what is it, blue, red, and yellow? No, blue,
actually,
red, and green.
Apparently, pure darkness is a just really dark shade of gray, known as Eigengrau, or Eigengrau? I'm pretty sure it's Eigengrau, because I think it's German.
Kyle, you're the one that did color theory and shit, so you should have a better fucking take on this.
Go fuck yourself.
Hit us with your knowledge,
No,
Archie.
no, not you, motherfucking. Seriously, I am not a fucking hipster.
What?
Cones are active at higher light levels, and they're capable of color vision, and are responsible for high spatial acuity.
So
there are three types of cones, which refer to the short wavelength sensitive cones, middle wavelength, and long wavelength cones, or S, M, and L for short. But which ones see which colors, my dudes? Help me out here. Anyway,
we've kind of stalled
look,
out.
History can't be repeating itself because I'm not a hipster.
Who's
or
accusing
maybe
you?
I am a hipster.
Jesse,
okay?
who's accusing you? I don't even know who you're yelling at.
I'm yelling at the 1940s.
What?
Because people who smoked weed and were sarcastic asshole jazz fans in the 1940s were initially called hippies, in short for being hipsters.
Yeah.
Are you saying you're a hippie?
I'm saying I want to classify myself as a hippie less now.
I didn't see you as a hippie beforehand.
I mean, Jake, you've never seen my canvas shoes and duffel bag made of hemp weed.
Jesse, I wear canvas shoes.
Jake, you are kind of a hipster.
They're called Chucks. Chucks are made of canvas.
I wear leather cowboy boots.
I also wear leather boots.
You're all murderers.
Good.
Did you hear that a lot of the vegan
Haha, fuck vegans!
A lot of the people who were extolling this virtuous vegan lifestyle are now having to come out to their followers that actually they've been incredibly unhealthy on vegan and were like almost dying, and now they have to eat meat, and why
Are
it's
we
actually
looking
really
at the
good
same
for you.
fucking study right now?
Oh, this is something that happened a while ago that I know about, but probably.
Cause I'm just looking at a thing that literally says that vegetarians are literally mentally retarded because they don't eat meat, so therefore they're like missing parts of their brain that allow them to function correctly as normal human beings.
I mean, it's not exactly that, but the nutrients you get from a hearty red meat diet do help with development of the brain.
Yeah, and that's why our soy boy millennials don't want to fuck anymore.
This is also a thing that's happening.
Yeah, because when you eat the meat, you want to fuck the meat.
Okay.
Hey, totally sidebar. Is Stoli good vodka?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
The plain vodka isn't super good, but Stoli makes some of the best flavored vodkas.
Mm.
Like,
All right,
if you're
so-
gonna get a flavored one, I go with Stoli all the time. Way better
I'm
than,
not
like, Pinnacle.
sure-
Pinnacle's shit.
Yeah, Pinnacle is pretty bad.
I'm not sure any of you guys have ever played the game Vagina or Raw Meat.
Jesse, go get a Black Flag tattoo and put your sandals on. All right, we're gonna be talking about something else.
I don't know what a Black Flag tattoo is.
Black Flag's a band.
Can I get a black face tattoo?
Sure, go ahead. Do it.
Black Flag is an American punk rock band from 1976. Jesse.
Ah,
really surprised you haven't heard of Black Flag.
I'm... Yeah, no fucking shit.
What?
How did you not know that? Like...
Who, me?
No! The world! This is one of those parenting the world type of bullshit things that I'm talking about again, okay?
Oh god, what are you even going on about?
People seem to have an issue understanding that the crab meat inside California rolls is fake.
Yeah.
My entire worldview is shattered.
It would be more expensive if it was real.
It also wouldn't be able to sit on the shelf for a week.
Yeah, you don't say.
Or in the gas station dispenser for a year.
When I lived in LA, my Walgreens made sushi fresh.
Holy fuck, when did that happen?
What? Walgreens making sushi?
Oh man.
Yes.
On 3/23/19
3/23/19. Okay.
at 7:35 p.m.
It's the Black Eyed Peas, by the way.
we witnessed a state unwitnessable in American history.
What?
President Donald Trump did not tweet for 27 hours.
Wowee.
It's the longest he'd gone all month.
Wowee.
Thanks, Kanye. Very cool.
So, I mean, for those 27 hours, either he was on the illegal underground bullet train whereas he has sex with young Protestant boys.
Okay.
Last time it was some
New hot
completely different
theory.
sexual fetish that all of the world leaders were going down into the bullet train for. I just
New
want to
hot
point that
theory.
out.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Or
The newest of hot theories.
Donald Trump is aware of how much he is trolling the world and is trying to stop.
What? I completely zoned out.
Yeah, I'm like,
What did you just say?
Well, okay, so he's either on the super underground
Yes,
illegal
okay.
bullet train, or he's realized, like, he is self-aware that he is trolling the world and is trying to stop.
I don't think... There are no brakes on this train, Mr. Trump.
All right, I mean, I guess.
I mean, there aren't, Jesse.
It's your fault if you can't smell the propane leaking out of the ground.
What, are we talking
What?
about, like, the fact that houses are blowing up for months now with different gas companies all over, like, the East Coast? Is that
No,
what you're talking about, Jesse?
I was talking about how the fact that the rotten egg smell is manufactured in.
Into what?
And how that if actual propane or natural gas was leaking out of somewhere, you wouldn't smell it and you would just blow up.
so can we talk about cell phones for a minute?
I mean, Jake,
Only if we can
NASA
talk
wants to
about
do
the
a deep
Denver
probe
airport
of
conspiracy
Uranus in
theories
about
afterwards.
10 years.
All right, let's go with the conspiracy theories.
Okay.
I'm conspiring that NASA is going to probe Uranus in 10 years.
Ha 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 ha. You were saying about cell phones, and then we'll move on to the DIA conspiracy
So,
theory.
like, I like to think of myself as pretty tech savvy when it comes to cell phones, but like, where did all of these trends start? Where every phone has to be full body screen and super thin, and is this what people actually want in a cell phone?
No, actually, I really wish I could get one of the.
Because I was just scrolling
One
down
of
on
the
tech news,
Huawei
and it's
double
just-
phones?
and it's just all like cell phones, like having to be, you know, full body screens and fucking. I don't get the point of all this like cell phone wars. Like every year there's a new one, and it's
Well,
you
the
know,
bit wars, Jake.
Honestly,
It's
I'd like to
16-bit.
get.
It's
a-
32-bit.
I'd like to get a
64-bit!
subdermal screen put in my forearm that you wouldn't be able to notice, but then it would light up, and I'd have full access to my phone and everything. That would be pretty sweet.
Hey, you know what?
What's up, bruv?
They had those when I was a kid.
No, they didn't.
Oh, but they did. Because I was in line. I remember this very clearly. I was in line at Ames. So that should tell you how old it is. I was in line at Ames, and I remember reading on the fucking Time magazine that they were embedding LCD watches into people's wrists. And the way you would recharge your watch is you'd hold it next to your microwave.
That sounds safe. So how about these Denver Airport?
Well...
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, what?
Give me a second, because I want to look up this subdermal watch Jesse is talking about. From what year?
Mid-90s?
The first thing that comes up is subdermal hematoma.
1990. Electronic tattoo display runs on blood from 2008.
Fuck!
Pretty cool.
Yes, dude! I don't have to have my balls fondled by a doctor, or my anus probed. All I gotta do is take a pregnancy test.
Okay.
Oh, I saw a thing someday where someone was selling...
That's a fucking life hack and a
pregnancy
half
tests.
right there. 5-minute crafts, you can eat my fucking asshole.
What?
That's a fucking life hack and a half, man.
Like half and a hack. Life hack? Wow.
If I don't ever have to go get my balls fondled by a sweaty old doctor, okay, and I can just pee on a pregnancy test, and if it's positive, I have cancer, and then I'm just gonna go sleep in my bed until I die.
You do realize that somebody actually did create that, where it's basically a piss test for prostate cancer.
Yeah, exactly.
That's been a thing for quite a long time now.
So here's a link to the Denver International Airport. But so the conspiracies are that the NWO is who built the airport. It's the headquarters of the Illuminati. The artwork at it contains clues to the apocalypse. And there's something else. But if you look at the top down from the Denver airport, it sort of looks like a swastika, which means that it's obviously the secret New World Order pushing that stuff. There's a bunch of creepy, surreal, apparently prophetic paintings and gargoyles and shit all around the
Denver International Airport?
Yes.
I don't believe it.
Why? What do you mean you don't believe it?
Yeah.
Why would you need a fucking gargoyle in an airport, Kyle?
What?
I don't know, Jesse. They're there. You can get pictures of them.
Do you even understand what a gargoyle is for?
Didn't it have something to do with scaring away spirits?
Yes! Why would you need that in an airport?
To keep away spirits, Jesse! Fucking obviously.
For what?
Because it's where the fucking Illuminati operates from. They don't want spirits being there.
Ah, I see.
Jesus.
I see. Did anyone just maybe stop and think and be like, hey, maybe the dude that built this was a fan of Doom?
I don't think anyone ever stops and thinks someone was a fan of Doom.
I mean, nobody ever stopped and thought that a map inside of Doom was a swastika either. But listen, okay,
Man,
I
I've linked
digress.
the Rational Wiki quite a few times in the podcasts. Shout
I
out
really
to them.
like the the gigantic dictator stereotype is what does that say? Oppressing everybody again? That painting on the wall in the Denver airport, I guess?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Really bad perspective. I do like how the rainbow of equality is trying to enrapture him, and it's just getting swooshed by his sword. And his giant bayoneted
I'm sorry, hold
M16
on.
foam
What?
cutout. Look at the second link I sent for the Rational Wiki.
And just scroll down to like half, like near the bottom. There's just a picture. It's literally called "Shit. The gigantic dictator stereotype is oppressing everybody again!" Exclamation mark.
All right, hold on now. What the fuck? Why is there a rainbow?
Also, why is he sticking his scimitar up that dove's ass? I'm sorry, up its cloaca.
I think he slashed it out of the sky as he's trying to attack those immigrants.
I'm more confused because I feel like the rainbow continues on to that bottom picture.
The more you know.
Which then makes me more confused.
I want to frame
Yeah, how
that.
did they defeat the dictator man before he started
Before he
swinging
came
his...
to power?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's them trying to seal him, and then he became too powerful and just broke out, and that's why he's destroying their rainbow of acceptance.
I'm just... But why, though?
I think we should all take a flight out to Denver Airport with just like a 6-hour layover so we can explore the airport and then fly back home.
Just why?
Oh, what was the prequel?
It's unnecessary.
I love going to the airport. I don't know about you. I just like...
I also like airports.
I'm sorry, if you thought the horse was spooky, don't look between its legs.
It has a dick.
Does it really? I missed that.
Okay. Maybe you're not anatomically correct about horse dicks, but
Yeah,
I
where's the
seem
horse
to be
at?
pretty versed in the subject of horse dicks. Both which alive and dead.
What was anatomically correct?
Jake, the horse's dick isn't flopping around all the time. Okay? Especially when it's in that position, its dick is inside of it, much like that of a dog.
Okay.
Like, I've seen some videos, man. They really
Have
gotta
you
get
now?
it moving before, like, the whole dick comes out.
Yeah.
Jesse, are you admitting to watching bestiality porn? That's not something you should admit to online.
Unless you're in
Look,
Canada.
Again,
Yeah, then
things
it's fine.
I knew
you could also be a prime
when I was
minister
a
then.
child, Kyle. These are all growing. They're fucking. They're what's his name? And they're what the fuck is his name?
Trudeo?
No, hold on. No, not that. Not that. Google.
Sometimes I don't know when you're talking to us and when you're talking to Google.
Alan Thicke. This isn't no motherfucking Alan Thicke, fucking Kirk Cameron growing pains, Tracy Gold bullshit, okay? These are actual growing pains. Things I really had to experience growing up. All right?
Okay.
Do you know what it's like being on bangedup.com and you click the wrong thing and suddenly there is a horse penis all around a girl's face?
Can't say I do.
I'm gonna have to go with Jake on this one. I can't relate, my dude.
Well, I'll tell you, it's
No, sir, I don't like it.
It's just something that nobody can really experience
Okay.
until you've experienced it.
I don't want to experience it, Jesse.
I can't make you.
That's
It's
fine.
very hard. It's very.
That is
I mean, you
perfectly A-okay, my dude.
you clicked the wrong link, man.
Doesn't happen
But hey,
to me.
you know what? Guess what? I guess we got that back because the Reddit 50/50 challenge is here, so we're good.
Well, Jesse, feel free to do a Reddit 50/50 challenge.
I've already done a Reddit 50/50. Mitch refuses to post it.
Oh, well, I don't want
He
it on our channel.
Thinks it's probably too vulgar.
Well,
I don't even know what a Reddit 50/50 is.
so you could go on to the Reddit 50/50 subreddit, and it will say, like,
It'll say like
a
cute
cat-
puppy,
a cat chasing a laser
Yeah.
pointer, or,
a cat running through a laser saw.
and then when you click on the URL, it literally rolls a random number generator and will send you to one of those two links.
Good
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of it is a lot of penis. There's a lot of penis on there.
Bummer.
He's not lying about that.
It's quite
Thanks
shocking.
for sharing, guys.
Huh?
I said thanks for sharing. Good.
Well, hey, I mean, while we're on the subject of penis,
No.
Okay.
if
Glad I
you
came back to
guys could go to any website other than Instagram or Facebook, what would it be?
Why is that? Why does this have something?
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
I already don't use
Twitter.
If
Either of
Instagram and
those?
Facebook were
Twitter.
just offline entirely.
Twitter.
I mean, aside from calling 911 because
Twitter.
Facebook is offline, where would you go?
Twitter.
Google.
Ah, I see.
I don't really have. Yeah, I don't really.
I'm assuming that we're all wrong and there's a correct answer that you have.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that, like, there might be something wrong because you're not instantly attracted to wanting to go to Pornhub.
Ah, yeah. There's something
Oh,
wrong
so we're
with
not
us.
sexual deviants.
Yeah, so Instagram and Facebook went down for a little while, and instantly Pornhub's traffic went up 19%.
Love it. It's great.
So that means
Oh, so
that
people stop masturbating to pictures
Look-
of their mom.
yeah,
Their
look
ex-girlfriend.
out parent groups on Facebook because 20% of you are actual fucking sexually deviant pigs.
You bastards.
2 hours ago, a large bird attacked and killed its fallen owner in Florida.
Listen, if you're a fucking
Thanks,
soccer mom
thanks for the update.
sucking down your Jack Daniels out of your fucking strawberry fucking frappuccino mocha latte fucking bullshit Starbucks cup that isn't real, you might be a sexual predator.
Well, thanks for coming out.
Welcome to Catch a Predator,
This has been On a Side Note.
episode
Are
18.
we really wrapping it up? Come
Yep.
on. We haven't-
2 hours
Wow.
and Jesse finished on a high note.
Well,
Wow.
thank you.
Yep. That's it. Thanks for
Good
coming
on
out.
you, Jesse. Yep.
The next time we eat a
Maybe
bagel.
we'll talk about something
On the burning
normal.
corpses of our enemies.
No, nothing weird. We just eat a bagel.
I had a bagel for lunch today.
I can deal with that.
I see.
All right.
You
I know it's
Jake, you were
midnight, but
like,
do you wanna go to a
wanted
diner
like,
and
have
get
a
a bagel?
conversation? No.
I mean,
I know you wanted to
Not
have a
you, Jesse.
conversation
Chicken
about
it with the
Assange and
cream
everything
cheese.
else, and we just
Yep, that's it.
All right. See ya.
Bye.